Hey Pisces, happy August 2017. I hope you guys had an amazing July. This is your tarot card reading for August 2017. Really quickly, I just want to remind you guys, if you don't follow astrology, that come August 13th, Mercury goes retrograde. And I'm sure you've heard a bunch of people talk about Mercury retrograde, but it's pretty much the time when communications go on the fritz. It's crazy. So back up your computers, don't make any major purchases, especially anything involving technology or anything that moves, like a car. I bought my car during Mercury retrograde. I also bought a printer during Mercury retrograde, and I can personally tell you, don't buy anything during Mercury retrograde. Like, you will regret it. Like, let's just put it that way. Don't sign any contracts. Just try and hold off because it messes with everything. That being said, if you comment below with your birth time, date, and location, I'll let you know exactly where Mercury is retrograding in your chart, and then you can just be more cautious and cognizant in that area, knowing that Mercury is messing with it. Okay. I will also let you know where the sun is hitting your chart, and where the sun hits your chart is where you have a spotlight, like in that area of your life, so you can really focus your attention, and you have the influences of the sun to really put a lot more focused attention in that area of your life, and then you get the best benefits, right? So also just wanted to quickly mention that I am offering life direction reports, or soul's purpose reports, sorry. And in these reports, I use astrology, numerology, and a personalized tarot video to just put you back on the right path. If you're feeling like, where am I going? What am I doing? This report will use astrology, numerology, and your subconscious mind to just remind you of what you're here to accomplish. And then you can go out and do it with more confidence, with more courage, and with more resolve, because I'm a complete stranger. So a complete stranger to tell you what you already know and remind you of what you already know, it just kind of, it validates it, and then you're like, okay, you're more liberated, you're more free to say, no, there's no way that this stranger could use my birth details and tell me exactly what I've been feeling in my heart for so many years. So me coming in, or anybody coming in, and telling you that, just, it frees you. It really is the key to unlocking your cage, essentially, so you're able to just be who you're here to be, which naturally allows everybody around you to be who they are meant to be, and you lift up the vibration of the world. So it's really, I know that's heavy, but if anybody can handle it, it is a Pisces. You know that we all have a bigger purpose here, so we all need to be doing our part, right? Like, it's, when you think, it makes me think of like an ant colony. Everybody is doing their small part that can, create these incredible things. But if we're not following if we don't know our blueprint, how can we get the work done, right? So that being said, I'm gonna get started. You can always email me at beyondyoursunsign@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on that's about it, Facebook, Gmail. That's about it. Not really into the social media. Okay. This is for Pisces, August 2017. Pisces, August 2017. Okay. Okay. So what's been going on, Pisces? Seems like something has been kind of getting you down, pinning you down. Either a new responsibility, new beginning is really pinning you down. It's been kind of a pain in the back, but it's only your thoughts surrounding it. At the end of the day, this new beginning is leading you to that light at the end of the tunnel. It might seem a little dark right now. It might seem like there's not enough emotional depth or passion surrounding it, but it actually really is. There is just a little bit of crack of light in between the negativity, and you want to really follow that. You really want to grab onto that and say, listen, like, this new beginning might be a pain in the you know what, but there always is that little crack of light that you can latch onto and say, okay, yeah, it's a pain, but it's this. And I know that you can find at least 10 things to be grateful for when it comes to this new whatever that has you feeling so pinned down, because you really are incredibly abundant right now. You're doing really well. Something has changed for the better, and it's been really helping the people around you, especially this older air sign and this older water sign. It's been quite the transformative period for you Pisces, and this new empowerment has brought in your soulmate, and with that soulmate you have been able to really create some lasting changes and some incredible transformations that have been so positive and have been like a good luck charm when it comes to your abundance, okay? So, even though it's been a pain, it's been really good in the grand scheme of it. So maybe try pulling yourself out of the zoomed in focus and seeing that in the bigger picture. This has been such a blessing, and it's only really just your thoughts surrounding the low level things, like the low vibe aspects of it, that have you pinned down. Okay, that being said, oh, Pisces, I'm probably not even going to get any views because Pisces are doing so well right now that they don't need any help. Okay, really focusing on your empowerment. Okay. Okay, so the situation is that you've been really focused on keeping this happy, keeping this positive, keeping this creative optimism up, sorry, and really expanding your range when it comes to what you're building for yourself and that abundance. Okay, so that's the situation, but it does require some forward movement, and it definitely seems like right now there's been a lot of back talk, like a lot of talk from the past, like things were easier then, I was lucky then. This could also be a card for a physical person. Sometimes it's for a physical person, sometimes it's for just a general statement. But if it is a physical person, it is someone who is younger than you, who's very lucky, like someone who just doesn't really have to do anything because they have that luck naturally from birth. Like it's something that they got when they were young, like just a lucky like omen or something. And this person's kind of a chameleon though. They've been kind of doing their own thing right now, focus more on what they're building, and that's kind of been hurting your ability to stay happy, okay? Subconsciously, you know that something has changed, okay? And this change really focused on your ego and your pride regarding this change. So you kind of had to cut your nose off to spite your face in a way. That's all subconscious though. So if the change hasn't occurred just yet, recognize that a change is kind of like a pimple underneath the skin about to bust through the skin and about to pop. So recognize that it is in your subconscious mind, wanting a change, wanting a sudden change, needing that change because it seems that you're thinking that somebody is taking from you or that you're taking from someone else and it's not fair. So this is an internalized emotion though. So subconsciously you want something to change because you're thinking that somebody's taking from you. Somebody's taking a lot from your inner self. Like internally they're taking emotions, they're taking, they're putting bad thoughts in your head, they're putting negative vibes toward you, or this could be you taking from someone else and you know that it's not right and you have a lot of guilt over it. I find that with the Pisces, they're incredibly compassionate. So even if they feel like they're doing right, there could be some deception there, right? Because you guys also rule the 12th house, which is all about um, unseen enemies, deception, that haze, that Pisces haze, that Neptune haze, that 12th house haze. So there could be some deception going on right now that needs to definitely be accounted for, because that's the reason why you feel like you can't find that happy, that optimism. The good thing is that you're 100% supported. Your family and friends support you 100%. And if this is related, this happiness related to a support issue, that absolutely needs to be acknowledged, okay? Right now, you've been really focused on your power at home. and your financial power at home and with the family, and really, really holding on to your finances kind of tightly right now. And there's a flux in finances. There's totally a huge flux in finances. And now it's almost like maybe that's where the thinking came. Maybe the change was you now are making more money and you're scared that people are going to come and collect, right? You're scared that people are going to come and take it away from you. You just want to have fun and enjoy this new money, this new empowerment, but you know that you were supported in the past, and maybe you gotta pay up now, right? So you're holding on to your finances a little bit more tightly. I urge you to definitely give back where you can, but if you feel like you can't and you're feeling like because now everybody knows how much more abundant you are and now you feel like you have to, like maybe that's the pain in your back that you feel like you have to give back, especially to a partnership, just make sure that you're putting up those boundaries, okay? Family and friends, they definitely see how much you've built for yourself and they admire that, okay? So sometimes even just the admiration is enough to give back, just saying thank you for what you've done for me. Now that I'm in this spot, I'm not at liberty to just, put myself right back down there. So give me a little bit. I'm still building. They'll appreciate it and they understand it. I'm still building, and then I'll come back and give you yours when you can, because hope and fear right now is that you hope that you can just continue on this path and continue working hard and doing what you need to do, but there can be a fear to continue to focus on work when people are just asking you to give back, right? The outcome is that there's going to be some fighting. There's definitely going to be some conflict. Somebody wants change, somebody wants you to change, somebody wants more freedom, either financial freedom. Yeah, so this isn't it crazy? Mo money, mo problems. Like I find that people, it was Jim Carrey who said it. He's like, I wish that everybody could get rich and famous so that they could know that it's not the answer. People, it was actually my brother-in-law the other day who said it. It was when the Linkin Park lead singer had unfortunately passed away, and he's like, yeah, see, money can't buy happiness. And I'm just like, this is when you realize that this at this age and in that situation, that's when you realize that people with money still have problems and issues, and it doesn't solve everything, of course. So yeah, even though you are incredibly abundant right now, whatever change that happened, it is going to create some conflict with the people around you, okay? Because they want that change and they want that sense of freedom. And if you're diligent in maintaining what is yours, you will empower yourself and get to a place where you can just be more seated, more individualized when it comes to your power and who you are, and not so wishy washy, okay? Which is kind of like a Pisces curse. Okay, I have just talked so fast. I can't breathe. Okay, Pisces, I love you guys. Like I said, please email me or comment below, and I will do everything that I can to help you guys out right now. I hope you have an amazing August. Come September, please brace yourself and embrace the changes and the new beginnings that are coming in, because I personally think that they're all going to be good, but it really depends on the path that you're walking, right? So hit me up and I will see you guys in September. Love you, Pisces. Bye.